British oil explorer Tullow Oil has ended its presence in Kenya after selling all its local operation to Gulf Energy. The deal, valued at around 120 million US dollars or 16 billion shillings, marked the end of the company's 14th year in the country. With this transaction, Gulf Energy now takes full control of Turkana oil project, which has been at the center of Kenya's hope of becoming an oil production nation. Tullow Oils confirmed that it has already received the initial payment, about 40 million US dollars, equivalent to 5 billion shillings. The remaining amount is expected to follow under the terms of the agreement. The company has, however, retained rights to receive royalties from any future oil production. It also holds an option to return later with up to 30% stake if the project is chooses. The exit of Tullow Oils and a journey that began in 2010 when the company entered the Kenyan market. At that time, it partnered with Africa Oil and Centric Energy to secure 5 onshore exploration licenses. The arrival of Tullow brought optimism as Kenya was eager to find a path towards oil production. In 2012, the company made Kenya's first confirmed oil discovery at the Ngamia 1 well in Turkana County. The find was historic, creating excitement across the nation and giving hopes that the country could soon join the rank of oil production states. The discovery also attracted global attention and raised expectations for large-scale investment in the region. Despite the breakthrough, the progress slowed in the years that followed. The Turkana oil project faced many obstacles, including poor infrastructure, regulatory handles, and the challenges in raising enough financial roads, pipeline, and storage facilities required to move oil from the remote Turkana basins to export terminals were never fully developed. The difficulties worsened in 2013 when Tullow Oil key partners Total Energy and Africa Oil pulled out of the project. Their withdrawal left Tullow to shoulder all the cost alone. Without the partners to share the burden, the company faced financial strains and the future of the Turkana project became uncertain. The entry of Gulf Energy now changes the direction of the project. Gulf Energy, a Kenyan firm, has officially taken over the license and operation previously held by Tullow Oils. The company now bears the responsibility of managing the oil reserves in Turkana and making decisions on the way forward. The chief executive of Gulf Energy described the acquisition as a major step for the company and for Kenya. He says the deal would play a role in strengthening the country's energy position. His remark comes at a time when there is a renewed attention on how Kenya can make use of its natural resources to improve energy security. On the other hand, the managing director of Tullow Kenya explained that the sale was important for the parent company. He noted that the fund earned from the deal would help stabilize the company's financial position. For Tullow, this step was not only an exit from Kenya, but also part of the broader plan to manage its debt and focus on other regions. Tullow's exit closes a chapter that once carried greater promise for Kenyan oil sector. For over a decade, the company was the face of oil exploration in the country. Its discovery of oil in Turkana had raised hopes of prosperity for local communities and the nation at large. However, delays and financial troubles meant that commercial production never materialized under its watch. With Gulf Energy now at the helm, the Turkana oil project enters a new phase. The responsibility to push it forward has shifted from foreign investors to a local company. The transition marks a significant change in Kenya's energy landscape, with many eyes now on Gulf Energy will handle the operation. The sale also means that while Talo has left direct operation, its names will no longer completely disappear from the project, though it retains rights to royalties and its option to return with a minority stake. The company remains tied to Kenya's oil storing, even from a distance. The deal between Talo and Gulf Energy has therefore brought an end to one long journey that appear or that open in other journey. The Turkana oil fields, discovered more than a decade ago, are once again under fresh leadership as the industry watch closely on how the project will be managed going forward.